After long times of waiting, we have finally arrived at movie event part 2. So for those of you who stayed awake last night valiantly waiting for this event to drop, we were, pretty disappointed, but we woke up to a surprise. Everything is out, and I'm gonna be explaining how to get almost everything. I don't know how to get movie Spinoferis, but I have some clues for you guys, so hopefully that'll be helpful towards your grind. So let's get into it. So starting with everything other than Indominus, Indoraptor, movie Spinoferis, and Malusaurus, everything else is pretty much inside of normal Amber. So when you go to Amber, press extract, you're gonna get random doses of normal stuff like commons and even stuff like mythicals. I don't know the rarities yet. I'm pretty sure Giga is probably a mythical. I'm assuming so, at least. I'm not 100% sure. Even Theory too. I'd be surprised if they were legendaries, but they actually added 2 new chances. If we take a look here, they actually added some more mutation chances for some basic dinosaurs. So first we have Novel Carnotaurus, can be obtained through a 40% mutation chance when incubating a Carnotaurus DNA component. So honestly, not even that bad. 40%, it's a half and half almost. Yeah, you might have to spend a few to get it, but I don't think Carno should be that expensive. So there you go, that's how you get Novel Carno. And then I think the next and only one that we have another mutation for is Chaos Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is also the same attainment, can be attained through a 40% mutation when incubating a T-Rex DNA component. So very easy. And then if you guys want to take a look, these are all the skins that have been added to this movie event. Patchy, Stego, Compact Sagnathus for Cenosaur, Gali, Novel Carno, Movie Cerato, Movie Quetz, Movie Theory, Movie Giga, Movie Dilo, and obviously Movie Spino. Well, 2 Movie Spinos. And another cool thing that they added is something called Meteor Showers. Meteorites can be collected for DNA. Now, these things are both a blessing and a curse. I saw a lot of pictures so far where people I think they got one-shotted by meteors. So it's literally like a whole extinction event in DS. So I don't know if they spawn in private servers or not, but if they do, keep your eyes open, because I don't think you guys want to lose a 3,000 day Argent to a meteorite. And we also have a free 10,000 DNA code, DS 430k likes, so that's pretty cool. They also increased how much DNA you get with DNA purchasing. And then we also have pictures of what the trackers look like. So this is Indominus, this is Malusaurus, and then this is Indoraptor. And you can see that Indoraptor has a kind of different flair to it. And this picture is the sneak of movie Spinoferis. So I'll explain a little bit more in depth in a bit, but let's go over how you get the hybrids. Okay, so first for Indominus, what you're going to want to do is either go to a public server. You could either hop public servers, which I know a lot of people are doing because it seems to be the quicker way, or to get a sure affected way, you can sit in a private server for 2 hours. I think it's like a random spawn time of 1 to 2 hours. I don't know. And pretty much after 2 hours, a tracker will spawn. And I think it says in chat, a tracker has appeared or something, or it seems a lost tracker has appeared. And I think this will be anywhere on land across the whole entire map. Sadly, the tracker sniffing is broken right now, so the only way you're gonna find it is by going across the map pretty much and just looking. Now be careful when you're in a private server, because it seems some people have been getting banned for teleporting very quickly in like short periods of times. I don't know if that's true, but be very careful with that. Next, Malusaurus. Malusaurus has a 1 out of 4 chance to have an egg inside of an amber rock. 2 hours as well, every 2 hours, just like Indominus, and it's a 25% chance to get instead of Indominus. Now this is gonna be annoying to get, but I can assure you it looks super cool, so it'll be worth it in the end. And for those who don't know, Indominus also has a camouflage ability. So how to use the camouflage ability, you're just gonna want to sniff, that's it. I think there's a bug where you go camouflaged for an infinite amount of time, but that's not really, who cares? Anything that's a buff. Now the interesting part, Indoraptor. How you get Indoraptor is very peculiar. So it's gonna tell you that a tracker has spawned. I think it spawns, from what I've been told, it spawns every hour, but it can be up to 2, I think. I think this spawns, I don't think like when this spawns it cancels the Indominus and Malusaurus. I think it'll both like spawn after each other, like it plays into each other, I'm pretty sure. So when the tracker spawns, it'll tell you that it spawns in the sea, just like in the movie, how it was kind of in the sea when they floated the bag thingy up. So it'll spawn in the sea, and I think it could be like literally anywhere in this vast sea. So yeah, it could be literally like on the bottom of the depths of the sea if it wanted to, if it so ever wanted to. It is very, very annoying, probably like the most annoying quest of this event. You're gonna have to search every nook and cranny of this sea right here. So have fun with that. But I heard that once you get it, you literally just get it for free. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is, but someone who got Indoraptor can let me know. Now, last but not least, we're gonna be talking about how to get, or you know, how we assume to get movie Spaniferous. So a lot of people have been saying that they had a random thing happen when a tracker spawned. It says something like an item has fallen on top of your head. Now, Enda has given us teasers about something with walking. Yesterday, if you guys were on live stream, he kept saying walk, 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 like it was a random barrage of comments, and he said that it was a sneak for movie Spaniferous. So my assumption is that when you find a tracker, any tracker, I'm gonna assume you have a chance of the object hitting your head. I don't know. And then after that object hits your head, I'm gonna assume you have to walk a certain amount of distance. He said you can fly and swim as well, so you might have to walk a specific amount, X amount of distance, and then you might get Spaniferous DNA component, and then you can incubate for movie Spaniferous. I'm not 100% sure, but that seems like a pretty surefire way to get it. I don't know, listen, it's not confirmed, but with all the puzzle pieces that are going together, with how every community member says something like one thing and then it adds to another thing, I think it's pretty fair to say that this would be, you know, it would kind of make sense. I don't know. Let me know if you guys, you know, got more hints on it, but I think that's probably the closest we're gonna get for now. So when you get a tracker, just keep your eyes open for if something hits your head, because that's apparently the trigger to start this quest. And I don't know how you do the rest of it, but I'm gonna assume that the walking plays into the second part and then so forth. I don't know what happens after the walking, if you have to maybe fly then swim after. I'm not sure, but that's all we really have to go off of. Anyways though, the update, it costs a lot, I'm pretty sure, but I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can do it. You guys, come on, you guys are Connor viewers, come on. I think Indom, the most you can get it discounted to is 60k. Malisaurus is probably 72. I don't know, I haven't checked. And then Indoraptor, I don't know the price unless you just get it for free. But anyways though, that's how you get everything in part 2. Once again, as I said, everything else you just incubate like normal. Pray you get a Giganotosaurus or Theri. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Good luck in this event. I'm probably gonna do a live stream later, trying to get the Indominus or something. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace. When you